New game. Joo, tästä alkaa tää kertominen.
The war had devastated the country for years upon years, and yet no one gained the advantage. And so it was that in that time of deepest despair, that an old archaeologist uncovered the location of the artifact of divine fate. The artifact could fulfill every wish, and thus decide the war. One side or the other.
Musiikki vitu kovana, ja toi ääni vitu hiljaa.
The shadows hunted for the artifact. And they would have reached it first, were it not for a group of heroes who stood against them. Wilbur, the young gnome who was the first of his clan to become a mage. Ivo, the courageous elven princess from the woodland realm. And the critter, a hairy creature from the Northlands, companion of the most brilliant of the heroes. Nate Bonnet, who was supposed to spend the rest of his life at the side of an elven princess, who deserved the kingdom and all the riches in the world, who should stop wasting time talking about himself in the third person.
Vittu. Hold on to rock face.
Good, good. This is good. Although the ground is still getting closer.
Tässä on option mahdollisuudet. Tossa. Speech bubble, no niin.
Part of the jetty. At least some of it survived the explosion. If I'm lucky, this will go all the way up to the island. But somehow I really doubt it will.
Nate, how's it going?
Good, for now. Could it be that your spell didn't quite work out the way you planned?
I did tell you there were certain risks involved.
Risks? What risks?
Now, Djinn magic is a complicated affair. It's difficult to get the dose right, and when one hasn't done magic for a while, things can go a little bit wrong.
Like you killing me, for example?
Not intentionally.
No biggie. Nothing. Almost no harm done.
I could use some help here, Benny.
Well, you did see what happened last time I cast a spell.
Time to make up for it then. Now shake a leg.
Oh, I don't know. I might just end up making everything worse.
Sometimes. Ai vittu, tässä on nyt vaihtoehtoja, mitä voi ottaa, että mitä tää sanoo.
Let me see. I'm accompanying tons of boulders in a plummet to certain painful death. My death. So just how do you think you could make things any worse?
Worse? I could set the air on fire, or it could start smelling very bad.
Can't you just stop time? Or wings! Give me wings! How about that?
Oh, this is all terribly complicated. I really don't feel up to it today, Nate.
Benny!
Perhaps tomorrow? I really do need to think through what's happened today properly.
You get me out of the mess you got us into right now!
Please don't yell at me! I just can't take it anymore!
Benny! Ah! The state he's in, we can forget about miracles. I gotta find something easy, something even he thinks he can do.
Jaha.
A flying carpet. Is that too much to ask?
I'm not talking to you.
Why you... I'm sorry I criticized your work, Benny.
And?
And that I shook your lamp. And everything else. You meant well.
Well, all right then.
You meant well.
What can I do for you?
Carpet!
A flying carpet. Couldn't be too hard. Should I really dare? Am I really?
Tää niinku... Tää alku jo vaikuttaa sellaiselta... Voi voi.
Yes! What the heck? What happened here? No!
Tähän asti on tämmönen, että katso vaan juttuja ja paina X.
Sieltä tulee kohta nyt kysymyksiä. Jee, mä sain mun ensimmäisen trofin jo.
No on sieltä tullut joku kysymys jo tässä.
Nordic Games presents.
Stop the drop trophy yard.
Niin, stop the drop.
Asu samassa paikassa.
Joo.
Art Games Production.
Joo, mun tuli tommonen robotti kattelemaan tätä saatana juttu.
Welcome, adventurer. I am the tutorial. Guardian of gameplay,
Ei
explainer
vitu
of controls.
tutorialia.
Use the left stick to move the character. Well done. If you walk up to an object, context-sensitive actions will be displayed. Walk up to that big lever and press X. The robot has used the lever, as this seemed logical to him. Now press circle so that the robot looks at the lever rather than uses it. Excellent. The robot thinks the lever is working. But if that's so, then where is the problem? That hatch over there, walk up to it and press X. The little chap seems to think there
Pikku
are advanced
Bastiani.
engine mechanics hidden behind there. Perhaps that's where the problem is. First time you press X will allow you to look, the second to use. Why? Because after a player character has looked at something, the most logical thing to do next is use it. It's quite simple. Press circle when you want to look at something. Press X. Is the machine working again? Walk up.
Aha, nyt jatkuu tekstitykset sitten. Tää näyttää saatana Game of Thronesilta.
It appears to be a new problem. Better take a closer look at the engine.
Vittu se eilen töissä, kun mä olin kaksista Seniä Tipomon kanssa sen kyllä. Ihan niinku me oltiin melkein hiljaa siinä työvuoron aikana. Eiköhän sitten lopuksi pitää katsoa Temptation
That
Island.
wasn't very helpful.
Uhuh.
Please pick up both gears by...
Ihan hirveetä kun. Ihan hirveetä kun.
Great work. Items you pick up will go into your inventory. You open... To use an inventory, use one of the gears in your inventory with the engine of the town model. Excellent.
Kiitos.
You better oil the engine before you switch the machine back on again. That should do it. Time
To crank it up. Ja nyt jatkuu taas. Game of Thrones. Hienoja lepakoita.
Examine objects in the inventory in more detail. Pick up the damaged figure and the toolbox. Then open the inventory with...
Mulla tuli hienoja lepakoita.
Eikö sekin aika hienoa?
Great. You found a few items in the toolbox. You can use these items on each other by initially selecting the first object with X and then using it on the second. Try to repair the figure in the inventory.
Where's the screwdriver?
Well done. Now place the figure back in its rightful place on the balcony of the castle and start the machine.
Tämähän näyttää Wallilta tää saatana robotti.
One last test before I go. If you press square, all interesting objects in the scene will be displayed.
Yeah, pääsi tutorialin läpi. Master Mechanic, yeah.
I'm worried about you. Oh, Mother. What's wrong with you?
Everything's fine.
No, you don't look well at all. Positively rotund. It is unseemly for an elf princess to cope with her frustrations by comfort eating. If you carry on like this, you won't fit into your wedding dress.
I don't have any intentions of marrying anytime soon.
Oh, darling.
Se on 2 trofia ja mä painoin X.
Prince Lalilos is
Niin, ja
going to be
kolmio välillä.
You will like him.
No se on varmasti se juju.
Charming.
Look,
se
He
trofi
sent us
arvoisi
a
vitsi.
picture of himself and his sister. Which of the two is the
Se
sister?
on se nykymaailman juttu, että
The
pitää
elf
palkita
nobility,
kaikki, vaikka et tee
unfortunately, has not got
mitään.
any unshaven Neanderthals to offer. You'll just have to get used to that.
I don't have the slightest
Mitä
interest in
helvetti,
that
sillä on
person.
melkein perse
Not
paljon.
anymore.
You are at the heart of the
Tuolla
elf
muijalla.
kingdom, in the castle of your family where you belong. No one here should be sad, tired, or...
Yläosa ja saappaat jalassa.
I only want what's best for you, Ivo.
Ja toisaalta on tommonen saatana vihreä ledinkin, joka peittää kaiken. Chirp. She locked me in. Have you actually seen that princess la 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 la? I'm not really feeling well, Cheap.
Have you seen this prince? A vain river elf who's only interested in topping up his tan.
Ai tätä alkoi tylsä.
I'm to spend hundreds of years in the company of someone I don't love.
Mutta mä veikkaan, että tää on vähän tällaista...
And how? She will try anything and everything. Nothing's more important to her than getting me married off.
Jeb. Expensive.
And you really think it's appropriate for me to be locked in here too, eh? Yes, only what's best for me. She always says that. When I was out there with the humans, it was the first time that I had the feeling I could determine my own destiny. Yes, it was dangerous. Doesn't that go with the territory? A life without risk, that's... Oh, you don't understand. If I could, I would go right now. You want to stop me? Just like last time. I didn't want to tell Mother, but I've not been feeling too well lately, Cheap. I'd say the same thing, but we elves hardly ever get ill. Yeah, you've got a point there. I spent almost a year in the human world, and they have some very strange ideas about personal hygiene.
No,
well,
sano nyt mikä on elf suoraan.
Perhaps it's a curse.
Mikä?
Elf.
Oh, no, you won't.
Haltia, niin.
I'll take care of it myself. Mother would make a state occasion out of it. I don't know either, but I'm sure there's a... No, rest is not what I need. I'll go down to the library and look up what's wrong with me. I'm not going to be stopped.
Cheap lähti lentoon. Jaha, nyt pitää ruveta katselemaan. Onpas vittu... Onpas paska ohjaus. Systeemi.
The times when the others were here in the elf burrow, those were the best that I've ever had. The critter could never keep still when I... Wilbur was so excited. He loves elves and our stories. He spent hours sitting with my father and listening to him talk about bygone ages. Complete idiot.
Yes.
A beautiful red flower. Sometimes Mother orders, and then it's replaced and planted. Normally this bowl, I had my birthday during the... That was a... He couldn't... He insisted. My jewellery box serves as... Could you please move aside? I want to get into my jewellery box. He doesn't listen to me anymore since I almost caused him to be roasted by fire. Mother has permitted him to disregard any of my orders that...
Joo. Lähden kattoo sitä teleskooppia.
have many exotic... I used to look into the wood. Now I know. I've seen much suffering. Here in the elf... One can almost see the edge of the wood through. Mother would never... Mother's locked me in, since I secretly escaped. The door... I'll have to... I've been sleeping badly of late. I've never been ill. When Nate and the other... I don't... And Cheap was ordered never...
Cheap.
A guard with a spear and shield. Elven craftsmen only went... An envoy from the Far East. Wherever I go, I always...
Mitä?
Tää vähän nopeutta.
Toi vittu Birdie pitää saada nyt pois tosta perkeleen korurasian ohesta ilmeisesti.
Apologies, I need a few of your seed.
Noniin.
Hey Cheap, you hungry? Fancy some delicious sunflower seeds? You want the seeds? I want to get out of this room. Could we not come to some arrangement? I know that royal servants are... Then perhaps not. A friendly gift from nature, taken without permission. Oh, Cheap can't be bribed. I'll have to try something different.
Vittu tää on vaikea saada noihin tiettyihin itemeihin tää liikkuminen.
A delicate, sweet scent. It reminds me of a... Normally this bowl is full of fruit and nuts. Presumably Mother has decided I should be without... Normally this... Fresh water from the spring. People come from far... No, I'm not thirsty. Hope... Only how am... Wilbur didn't know that autumn would...
Oletko päässyt tästä huoneesta pois jo?
Since Nate left without saying so much as a... So far I've managed to frighten off every can... A friendly gift from nature, taken without permission.
Mitäs tää nyt sitten?
It may not be befitting of a princess. I'm just doing my morning exercises. I wasn't going to. Of course, I could just ignore him and climb down into the garden. He would, however, make a beeline to Mother and tell on me.
Joo. Meniks nyt takas sinne saatana peili eteen? Meni. Olkoon.
Okay, he's not looking this way. Oh, there is more than one kind of Perhaps you'd like to train with me. No chance. I can't sneak down as long as Cheep Cheep's on guard. Normally the Cheep Cheep, would it be possible for you to stop admiring yourself for 2 seconds and move over to stuffing your beak instead? Don't say I never look after you. A delicate sweet scent. It reminds me of a wood over in the west.
Nyt todennäköisesti kun se tossa nokkii noita, niin nyt pitää avata toi fucking boksi ja sit se kuuntelee musaa ja nukahtaa ja sit pääsee pois ehkä.
Precious stones, sparkling earrings and necklace. All this. If it were up, she just. Pearls.
Onko se nyt?
Sä etkö sä ollut tehnyt sitä vielä?
Mä pääsin pois tästä huoneesta.
Mä menin just balkonista alas.
Tää on niin vitun älyttä, kun tää jotain noita tiettyjä tavaroita ottaa väärässä kohtiin.
Oikea tatilla pääset vaihtamaan niitä objekteja. Ensinpäin 4, niin se aktivoi näyttää kaikki objektit siinä oikealla tatilla.
Pitääks tonne antaa tää vittu vettäkin?
Fresh water from the spring. People come from far.
Niin sitten mä tiedän, että 4 on.
I don't know. Perhaps it's a sixth sense. Not while Cheep Cheep.
Pitäis tänne musiikkiboksiin tunkea jotain? Mä en sano edes mitään koruja. Nyt se nukkuu. Ehkä.
I don't know how, but perhaps it's a sixth sense.
Mitä helvettiä?
Libraries.
No mä pääsin vieläkään, kun vittu toi niin kökkii tossa, että tää muija sanoo jotain.
Pearls, No, I'm not fair.
Jahas, mihin sitä peilin pitää tunkea?
Since it's my mirror.
Mä saatan pois valikosta tän vittu, että mä pääsen pois.
Hey, withdrawal symptoms? A contented fat blue bird and his reflection. I don't know how, but he always seems to know. Perhaps it's a sixth sense. I just need the music box a minute. You don't need to turn your head away from your beautiful reflection. Shh. It got...
Olipas tyhmä.
Let's go.
Mä vihdoinkin pääsin pois tästä perkeleen paskahuoneesta.
As expected, my parents are in the throne.
Huh. I'd like to see how attractive you'd look if someone disturbed you on the pot in the morning.
You mean...
Anyway, what can I do for you, my little beauty?
The garden always looks fantastic, Arbor.
Thank you. It's a girt load of work. People always think elf gardens are fabulous by their very...
You have got green fingers.
Ah, that's just moss, me dear. Happens if you spend all day grubbing around in the earth.
What are you up to today, then?
Oh, the usual. You know, it never rains in the elf burrow.
Ah,
The weather isn't the only thing which isn't right.
time passes differently in the elf.
Well, that's why everyone grows to be ancient here, obviously. But...
You and Father.
No one understands more about nature than him. But I don't often ask him for help. Thinking has never got a feel.
He's just more of a thing.
On your feet, the smell
Talk like
of
a
fresh
tylsä.
earth, all that
Nowhere are the...
tree shepherd. The trees
Vai.
just stand there. What do they need a shepherd? Hey Rex, do you
Mä
want to be
juttelin,
my
että
shepherd
saatana
dog?
puutarhat on tunkaa tässä koko ajan vaan.
Mother put me...
Oh, everything has to be, or rather,
You tell that to Mother.
I have. Man,
Now then.
I'm old enough to be able to call.
I have to get on.
Yep, got a bit to do.
Jee. Sinne meni tonttu. Tai puu, tai mikä vittu onkaan.
Your mother got a whole heap of flowers given to her the other day from a fairy delegation.
Perhaps it needs a special type of soil or something.
Well, anything's possible. If I don't think of something soon, I'll have to ask your father.
If you're going in, it'd be nice if you didn't.
Oh, you playing? My lips are sealed.
My lips are sealed.
This is Mother's mirror. At the Mother pours water from various jars. She did this almost ever since the mirror. Mother thought it was unseemly of the beast. I don't think she could get used to. It doesn't look very well at all. Normally, Hi, Alba.
Oh,
Tässä jätti siihen.
Have you found?
Nope, I haven't. Difficult case.
See you later.
See ya.
I don't know the names of all. Grandmother. Shut. There are. I can't. I don't really know much about reeds or pipes, but if I'm not mistaken, then those things are called pipe. The reed from the garden pond. It's like a hollow pipe. Well, pipes are normally hollow. I don't really know much about reeds or pipes. There's only a little water left in the bird bath. I, however, think there's only. That's a weeping. The spring brook emerged. Swords of all the idiots who have tried. It's become less free. The biggest plant book of a present from one of the northern. I think it's some kind of tech. What have we got here then? Aha. Ah.
Ow! Be careful, if you please.
A speaking book?
An ill elf?
Ill elf? So I look ill?
Take it easy, young one.
Young one. I'm older than you.
And you look it too.
I do?
No, of course not. And I can also see no. But the mere fact that I've been fished out from the back of the shelf for the first time in centuries.
I haven't been feeling too well recently. I know that elves are very seldom.
Seldom ill does not actually mean never. Elves can, for instance, suffer from a broken heart.
Oh, please.
It is one of the most common.
Oh, it must be some.
Sensitive elves.
Vittu.
Like what?
En et jaksa lukea tätä saizää.
You must mix a potion.
Are you serious?
Very.
The potion.
It is very easy. You need to pound together the green fruit of a metis bush, a spoonful of honey and a red herring, and then mix with water into a viscous potion.
Oh, that's...
It's medicine. It isn't supposed to...
And if I drink it...
We will then at...
Mä aksana yrittää lukea näitä kaikki.
Norma, you...
A few... For the... The door can be opened easily from the outside. If it was up to me, it would stay open. Water's the easiest ingredient to...
Kai täällä on jotain, mitä mä en...
That should do it. The medicine book reckoned that it should be a viscous potion. Since Nate left without saying... So far, I've managed...
No, I just don't know if it doesn't get the fucking...
I'm going to have to take a few more of your seeds, but I promise this is the last time. Good.
Onko se missä päin? Teetkö sitä, ootko tehnyt sen potioninkin jo?
This flower clearly is one of the more It comes from a country. It's said that the flower of this plant used to be sent... Why does...
Se joku juju. Hetki, olisiko se tossa se juju?
Now that explains why this flower is classified as a weapon in 24 countries.
Yeah.
Since Nate left without saying so much as a word, Mother sees the... So...
Yeah.
Enköhän mä tuolla pysty kantamaan sen mehiläispesän tai jotain.
That's completely ridiculous. Nothing in the world would entice me to do anything.
Very well, Your Royal Highness. How old are you again?
I convinced Mother not. However, the bees. I convinced. Even if the earth is really well fertilized, Arbor might have something to say if he had to. As suspect, but they always come back to their homeland to breed. Since Nate left without saying so much,
Onko se nyt päässyt sieltä jotain jo tehnyt jotain kirjastojutusta ja sun muista?
Se tästä auki.
a great example of the variety of our work. Some of the ideas.
Joo.
Goldsmithing, like all books in this library, those what they don't read. It's said that a ruler in the north, unfortunately. Working with wood. There's a master whittler down in the valley. I've enjoyed watching him in the past. He carves animal figures so real that this one's more about interiors. Plane the wood down by a pixie's thumb. Who knows what that might be good. It's said that a ruler in the north. It's said that a ruler. Look, I found this book in the library.
Woodcrafts? Why are you showing me that?
I thought it might interest you.
I don't like horror stories.
Horror story?
Wood that has been clamped into a revolving monstrosity to be whittled down layer by layer to the core? What?
Sorry, never looked at it like that.
Branches sawed off, boards nailed together, wood...
Arbor's pot. This is mother. At the moment.
Huh?
Isn't there a turn of phrase like stirring up a bee's nest? I think the saying's trying to give us a warning. As long as the bees are wide awake and buzzing, I don't dare. A book about woodcrafts. Sanding, cutting, hammering, all that. A book about woodcraft. Red herrings are fast and slippery. Even elves can't catch them with their bare hands. Even if the... Perhaps the tree would like to hear a little story. One can easily fell a tree with the help of an axe and wedges. Slish, slash. After this, the smaller branches and the bark are removed from the trunk using hatchets. Oh, it'll be all right. The only thing I can say in my defense... Since Nate left without saying so much as a word, Mother seized the opportunity to... Simply beautiful. Anyone on others simply enjoy the spec. That leads up to the... Mother will be conducting... There's only... I, however, think... I really shouldn't... I should tell Mother how her daughter... A handy... If it were possible to hit fish with stones, who'd need a rod? I will only deploy this flower in self-defense, or when it could prove amusing. Do you need a couple of big fat worms to loosen the earth up for you?
No thanks, I've enough. I breed them in my pot.
Mitä ihmettä?
I'm not going. Sometimes. Yes, the stone could be quite a useful pestle. First, I need all the contents in a bowl.
Mitä?
Vähän tämmöstä tuuripeliä.
Onko?
Mut puuttuu enää huoleen.
Mulla on vittu matoja ja kaikkea, mutta en mä tiedä mitä mä niillä teen. Kirja, minkä mä säikytin. Mä en tiedä mitä sit tarkoitti, kun se vittu puu meni silleen hölmöksi.
Niin siis mä säikytin äsken puun.
Säikytit puun?
Mä säikytin sen satana.
It's a start.
Minkä?
Säikytin kukan.
Kukan?
Joo. Sitten kun sä pääset takaisin pitkään.
En mä tiedä mitä kukkia tossa voi säikyttää. Joten niinku anna mun oikein. Mä en tiedä, mä jotenkin vaan tää on ihan vitun tylsää. Aina mitä kukkaa on pöydällä oleva kukka tai... Mut kun siis silloin kun mä painan 4, niin sehän pitäisi antaa kaikki ne asiat, mitä mä voin töräytellä.
Niin, mutta sitten kun tekee jotakin juttuja tietysti järjestyksessä, niin aukeaa uusia mahdollisuuksia.
Niin, tietenkin.
No more water. A delicate, sweet scent. It reminds me of a... Pearl, goodness knows. Perhaps I can help Arbor solve the problem with that flower. Let's take a look.
Joo. Joo, mutta tää näyttää vittu, tää on tylsää.
Kill a tomato. The tree of wrath bears fruit several
No,
times.
mä tiedän, mutta aika vitun tylsää
Steel
tää
magnolias
näyttää.
look like normal magnolias. They can be guard plants. They have been the wood of intelligent for This plant reminds me of the one that Arbor's having problems. Love lily. The love lily enters into an enduring relationship with another plant very early in its life, which if the partner plant dies, then the love lily does not normally survive the separation. Giant beans, because
No nyt mä varmaan löysin sen vittu kirja, mikä pitää avata ja... Nyt mun varmaan pitäis mennä jotain taas ruukkimaan jonnekin.
Se kattaa nyt mulle kotiani.
Sä oot aika kova jätkää!
Mulla on nyt kaikki aineisosat. Se on sitä oikein.
Several books about and what's this? Fishing for the moderate helmets with horns. It's said that a perhaps there are a few practical. A lucrative season with a successful technique doesn't just depend on the type and quality of your tackle. It doesn't matter whether you jig, dip, toddle. I haven't the faintest idea what all that means. There's a selection of cubes here. For a while, it was all. Each cube is. It's said that a
Mitä vitusta ne...
Tekee ihan tahallaan nuo jutut.
Hey, there's a rainbow. Since the willow's branch. The worms are happy and fat. The earth in the bonsai pot seems to have. A lovely. I don't have any time to rest, and that's good. At last, I've got something to do. Hi, Arbor.
Oh, what?
I think I know the name of your patient.
Kuulois paljon halvempaa.
Love Lily.
No. You don't particularly loved up.
That's exactly the problem. Love lilies enter into a lifelong partnership with another plant. And if they're
then they let their heads droop. But the fairies know their plants. They'd never have given us a love lily without its part.
If I were ill and needed to make some medicine, then you'd help me with that, wouldn't you?
Ill? You're a... Oh, come.
Do we have a lettuce bush in the garden here?
That bush over yonder.
But that fruit's red.
And what colour do you expect?
Green. Are they only green when they're not ripe?
Nah, they're blue then. They're green when the bush senses danger.
Pardon?
The lettuce bush has exceptionally delicious...
Ah.
That's...
There's something... See you.
See ya.
Eli pitäis mun nyt vittu töräyttää tätä puskaa nyt, kun se sai tietää sen fucking nimen ja sit se muuttuu vihreäksi ja sit mä vittu...
Obviously.
Me toivotaan... Noniin, nyt ne on vihreät.
Thanks.
Jee. Niin, kato siis, kun me etsitään epätoivoisesti, kun me katsellaan näitä tällaisia pelejä, niin uutta Kings... Mikä vittu se nyt oli? Mikä se oli, hei? Kimi, se Tales of Ass Lickers.
Mikä? Siis tää pelin nimi?
Ei, vaan siis se, mitä me pelattiin, se King's Quest. King's Quest, niin.
Niin, just se.
Niin, me etsitään epätoivoisesti samanlaista peliä.
There's
Se
only
on
a
vissiin
little
vieläkin
water
ilmanen
left
se
in the
ensimmäinen.
I have.
Häh?
Se on vissiin vieläkin ilmanen se ensimmäinen osa.
On se varmaan ikuisesti ilman.
Would you like a tasty metis fruit, Arb?
Well, I must admit that I allow myself one of the deep red ones in an evening every...
I have a green one.
Away with you! I've tried one of those before and my...
Mistä nyt pitää tulla tunkea tää vitun? Pitääkö se viedä tonne ylös ja muussa tai jotenkin? Tää tyhmä.
Se joudut menemään vähän edestakaisin.
Niin, ai vähän. Tyhmä hedelmä.
Oh, that fruit smells really sour.
Nyt multa meni huti.
Yes, the stone could be quite a useful pest. First, I need all the contents in a bowl. It's a start, but there are still ingredients missing.
Mitäs ingredients sen pitikään saatana pistää tonne?
Hi.
Well?
What are the potions in?
The green fruit of a metis bush, a spoonful of honey, and a red herring. You have to put everything into a bowl with a bit of water and pound it until it forms a
Red herring.
Thank you for your help.
That's what...
Eli sun pitäis vittu tehdä itselleni jostain joku saatana keppisalettiin.
A book about woodcrafts, sanding, cut.
Joo.
No, I need a bit more practical experience in fishing.
Practical experience from fishing. Ihan.
The wood of intelligent apple trees is for a...
Tää.
Onko se ihkudata?
No joo. Mitäs vaan löytää jotenkin, miten mä rakennan se joku fucking vava. Ehkä mä menen nyt sille kuihtuneelle puulle, niin ehkä se ei vittekis jotain nyt sitten.
They have been
Voi.
Niin mä niinku, mulla ei riitä nyt vittu keskittyisikin taas tähän niinku yhtään. Tää on niin hidastemposta ja tylsää.
Red herrings are fast and slippery. Even I don't believe that's the love lily's life. This lily's new to the garden. I don't believe this lily... I don't really know much about reeds or pipes, but if I'm not mistaken, then those things are called pipe cleaners. The worms are happy and fat. The earth in the bonsai pot seems... There's only a little water left in the bird. Ai.
Ei vittu, mitä tässä nyt pitää tehdä? Mä en jaksa ruveta vittu, tää on ihan perseestä tää peli. Oikeesti. Tää on vittu ihan perseestä. Pitää valita koko ajan joku esineä ja yrittää kävellä ja kaikki asiat vittu 700 kertaa lukee ja...
Varmasti kerran riittää, kun tietää vaan milloin se tekee.
Joo.
The worms are happy and fat.
Mä taidan tehdä silleen, että mä lopetan tän pelaamisen. Taitaa jäädä tääkin peli tähän näin. Ei pysty.